Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's tutorial we are going to design an home screen of which has the layout something like this. So in this, while designing this screen, we are going to learn how to use card views to design this type of layout, as well as how to create a custom toolbar at the top, as well as how to use recycler view and the Wally library to load the data into this recycler view using Android Kotlin. So this is the screen we are going to design now today's tutorial. This design I got from my one of the subscriber who want me to make a tutorial on this. So I developed this design and now here's a tutorial. So without wasting much time, let's start our tutorial. So in order to design this project, let's go to Android Studio and create the project. And as you can see here, I had already created a project. This is my activity, that is card view, in which I am going to design this layout. And here I am having the XML file of my card view here, and I had already created here toolbar. So as you can see, if I zoom this layout in, you can see our toolbar which looks same like as this. So I had already developed this toolbar. So I'll explain you step by step how we can design this whole home screen, right? So here's my parent layout is linear layout, so that I can add component vertically one by one in this screen. So I had given this parent layout linear layout with orientation as vertical as well as background as white color. After that I had added a card view. So why card view? So because currently in styles I had given my theme of my application is that is no action bar, which means my application will not contain any action bar, and attach that theme to my this manifest file. So my application will not contain any toolbar, right? Action bar. So if it does not contain any action bar, I want to create it manually, right? So here I had used the card view, which will take the elevation and it will show the shadow here, right? That's the reason I'm using the card view. So card view layout I had used, and I had given height as 50 dp. So our by default action bar has this height, and I had used the same here. Inside that I'm using a relative layout so that I can arrange these icons and as well as the title as per my sequence. And the title I had given here with the center in parent row, so it looks at the bottom in the center of my relative layout. After that I had put the search icon with image view, and its tint is black, so it looks like black, right? And I had set the margin, height, width, right? And I had put it to align parent right, which means the right side right corner of the relative layout it will be placed. And the same thing I had done with this image view, that is my back icon. I had given it as left, aligned to left, and set the vertical, right? Now this is our toolbar. We had developed our toolbar, so let's this card view is our toolbar. After that, here we need our renaming layout, right? Remaining layout we need here our. So our remaining layout has this type of layout. Basically this is scrollable, right? As you can see, this is scrollable, so we need to make this screen as scrollable, but our toolbar should not be scrolled with this, right? So for that I had created a nested scroll view here, and whatever component it is below this toolbar. So whatever components I'll add here, that will be only scrollable, and toolbar will not be scrollable, right? So inside this we need to add this card view first, right? So this card view. So actually I had already did the code for this. So I'll just copy and paste from here to save our time, but I'll explain you one by one what I am doing here. So I'll copy it all from here, and let's paste it inside this nested scroll view, right? As you can see, my layout is ready here, but I'll explain you one by one what I'm doing here. This is our nested scroll view. Inside that I had created a linear layout. This whole is my linear layout, to which I had given here, as you can see here I am having a margin at left as well as right side. So margin end as well as margin start is 10 dp. I had given it as here, so that it looks beautiful. After that I had added a card view. This is my first card view. Why I'm using the linear layout? Because I want every component one by one here, right? So that's the reason I'm using a linear layout as vertical. So so that I can add component one by one, right? After that, I'm using card view, and I had given the radius of card view as a 10 dp and elevation as 2 dp. Elevation, basically what elevation does is it provides the shadow to our card view so that it looks good, right? As you can see here, we are having a little bit shadow here because I had given it just as 2 dp. If you go give it more, it will show extra shadow. And my radius is 10 dp and height is given as 180 dp. Inside that, I am given a relative layout so that I can place this image as well as this text view one upon another, right? So I had used the relative layout, and inside the image view as match parent and match parent height and width. And source, I had placed the image into my resource drawable folder and given its ID here. And scale type is fixed xy. Fixed xy is whatever the image will be, it will be match, its size will match to this relative layout. If I change it from here to let's say matrix, so it is fit at the start of this, it is the actual size of my image. And if I change it to my fit xy, it will be of same size of this relative layout, right? After that, inside that, I had used the linear layout because I am having here two text view, as you can see. One is the status, and at the bottom that is time 2 hours ago. So I want it one by another, one upon another, right? So I had used the linear layout again with the orientation as vertical, and it is placed at the bottom, align parent bottom true, as you can see. And I had added two text view into this, and it is placed here. So in this way I had designed this card view with this text. So what we are going to do is we will use this same card view to design the other card views, right? So just copy it and paste it below. But before that, here we are having only one card with the image and text, but in second section, here we are having 3 cards which is of same inside a different section, right? So below this card view, we need to create a different section here. So as you can see, I had created a linear layout. So my linear layout is this section, right? So I had created here a linear layout. Inside that linear layout, I am having a card view. So how linear layout can be partitioned into 2 sections, right? 1 and 2. So what I had given is weight sum as 2. What this weight sum does is it tells us that how many divisions we can do within this linear layout. So I did 2 divisions into this linear layout. The first division is this card, and the second division is this both the card, right? Which will be of same size. So weight sum should be 2, and inside that I minimize this code so that you can see clearly. So as you can see, this is a linear layout which has 2 divisions, and it has 2 divisions. One is card view division, that is this one, and second one is linear layout division, that is this one. So let's see card view, what we had did in card view. So whatever we had did in this card view, the same thing we had did with this card view. We had a parent as card view, and its weight is 1, right? It says that it is one of the division of this linear layout, right? Total it has 2, and within this 2, one is this card view. And inside it, we are having relative layout, we are having image view, we are again having linear layout, and 2 text view. So it is same as this card view. So we just minimize this. The one section of our this layout has been completed. Now the another section is linear layout. Now why linear layout? Because we are having 2 cards here, right? So what the thing we had did here is we divided this linear layout into 2 sections, one card and this another section. Now the same thing we'll do here. We'll create one linear layout, that is this part, and inside that we'll use 2 card views, 2 sections, right? So as you can see, this is a linear layout. I had given is weight sum as 2, and inside that I had created 2 card views. This one card view and this one card view, right? As you can see, these 2 card views, right? As you can see, these are our 2 card views, 1 card view and 2 card view. And the same thing we did here, the same thing I had used here. I had used the card view inside the relative layout, and inside that I am using the image view with match parent, and then linear layout and 2 text view I am having here, time as well as text, right? After that, once we had completed these 2 sections, we are having third section. Now for third section, this is our third section. For third section, we need to copy and paste the same code we had did here. As you can see, this card is and this card is same, right? Text view and 2 labels. So just copy and paste that card view here, and it will be done. And 3 sections are completed. Now below that, at the bottom, we are having recycler view. As you can see in our this demo application, if we scroll it down from here, at the bottom, this one section, two sections, as well as three sections we had completed. Now this last section is the recycler view, which we can scroll horizontally, right? So this section is remaining now. So to make this section, we need a recycler view. As you can see, I had added here recycler view at the bottom. I had given it ID as RV list, and I had given it layout manager as linear layout manager, and its orientation is horizontal because we need to scroll our recycler view horizontally, right? So this is our recycler view, and give it ID as RV list, and let's come back to our card view. Now we need to load the data into this recycler view. We need some things. The first one is we need the array of data, or at least the array of class, which has the image view, as well as what resources we need, which should have image to load this into recycler view, as well as the title, as well as time to show this, load this data all into this recycler view. So we'll create a custom class. So as you can see, this is my custom class, that is class. I had created it using Kotlin language. You can also do it in Java if you want, but I am doing it in Kotlin. So this is my custom class, which I name is data model, and here I am having an image which is of integer type, which I load into my recycler view, and this I am having a status. It will be of string, which I'll show, which I'll place on this image, right? This is string. So create this class here. After that, go back to your Kotlin file, and let's attach the recycler view to our data and this class. So to do so, I had already did some code here. So I'll just copy and paste it from here to here, and I'll explain you step by step what I had did here. So first of all, to attach these things, we need an library which is known as Volley, right? Sorry, Volley, not Groupie library. So just go to Gradle file and add this library. I'll give you the source of this project in description so that you can take it from there. So this is a Groupie library which we'll need. So basically, without this library, we can also do the same thing, but it will increase our number of lines of code. So instead of that, let's use this library to minimize our code. This is a library created by Google, so it's valid to use that. Once you did that, it will by default give you an adapter by using group adapter, right? So this is our adapter in which we'll load the data and attach to our XML file. And I had created the array of data model, which class we had created here. The array of this class has been declared here, right? So declaration part has been completed. After that, we need some data into this array, right? So array data dot add, we'll add some dummy data into this. So data model in round brackets, first we'll add the drawable. So inside my drawable folder here, I am having some images. Sorry for that. Yeah, I'm having some images to load into my recycler view. So I'll pass the IDs of that images as well as the status which I want to show on top of this. Sorry for this. On top of these images. So string and images, with the two things we need. So this is our image and this is our string which will show. So just add as many as data you want to show. After that, I am calling the method called as setup_recycler view. So to set this recycler view, you just need to use the for loop and add all this data into this adapter variable, right? So run this array in the for loop. For loop I in 0 dot dot, that is go from 0 to size of the array list, and one by one add every element of this array into our adapter, right? So adapter dot add, we had created here the inner class. So for now, just ignore this part. We'll see how we adding these things. So data class array dot add data class in round brackets add the element of array. So now all the array elements has been added to our adapter, and now the last thing is to attach this adapter to our recycler view. So as you can see in our XML, our ID of our recycler view is RV list, and here we are using RV list dot adapter is equal to adapter. Now our adapter has been attached to our recycler view, and our recycler view is ready to load the data. But before that, now our data, we had took here data, right? We are having data, we are having adapter here which will attach to recycler view. But the last thing only is remaining is we are having image as well as status. We need to attach this image to the custom layout, right? So just go to your layout folder and here we need to right click and create new layout resource file, that is custom layout, right? So this is a custom layout which I had already created. So what I am doing here is here you will create this layout, right, which you want to show inside this recycler view. So just related to the parent layout, and the same thing I did we did previously. I had created a card view. Inside that I am recycler relative layout, and inside that I am having image view, and on top of that I am having the text view as well as two text views, right? Linear layout inside that two text view, right? So this thing I am having the same layout you need to create. After once you did that, create the inner class to attach this all data into this layout. Create the inner class, and once you are done, override these two methods. And in the get layout here you need to declare the variable and mention here the name of class which you are which contains data, right? See, this is the name of the class. So array of this class we are passing to this inner class, right? As you can see, this array contains our this class, and this class we are passing to this data class. So in get layout, you need to return the custom layout which you want to show into your recycler view. This is a custom layout which I'll show to my recycler view. And on bind, in on bind method, you will get all the images and text view of here as well as the data from here, from this data variable. So view holder is an object of this layout dot item view dot TV status. So TV status is the ID of my this text view, right? As you can see, TV status. So view holder dot item view dot TV status dot set text equals to data dot status. Now data dot status is, as you can see in model, status is our string which we need to show. So data dot status, as well as the second line we are using is view holder dot item view dot IV image. As you can see, this image has the ID as IV image. As you can see, IV image. So view holder item view dot IV image dot set image resources method we will use, and we'll pass here the drawable resource, our drawable image. So in round brackets data dot image name. Now image name is nothing but our drawable image, as you can see, image name. So that's all that's it to create this layout. Now let's run our project and see whether it shows our layout as expected or not, right? So for now I close the application as well as I'll uninstall this thing from here. Let's see what it shows us. So as you can see, our project is up and running, and as you can see at the top we can see toolbar as well as the card views as well as the recycler view with our dummy data that we have passed there, right? So this layout, in this way you can create this layout, and if you want me to create some different layouts, just you can send me your designs on Instagram, as well as you can also mail me, or you can comment in comment box, and I'll try to create those designs and we'll make tutorial on those designs. So that's all for today's tutorial. Hope you will like this tutorial, and thanks for watching.